Chapter 1. Money is good. Money is good. Everyone should have enough and more. It is how you earn it and where you choose to spend it that matters. Most people don't begin thinking about money till they need to. Usually, when you begin supporting lifestyle costs as a young adult and your parents appear to be putting obstacles in your way, you realize that dad as the ATM might have a use by date, or when you finally step out on your own to live in another city on a small first salary, you suddenly discover the merits of home cooking, something that your mom had been raging about forever. Your money now ends before your month, each month, every time. You remember money when you need it suddenly in an emergency, if you lose your job or need to pay a medical bill, or when you want to buy a house and your money just does not stretch to the equated monthly installment EMI needed. Then, when you are nearing retirement and you realize that your money is simply not going to stretch as far as you had imagined it would. The rose-tinted images of retirement don't show the full picture. They omit the stash of purchasing power needed for that future to manifest. Most people don't think about money unless they have to, because in most homes, talking about money is strictly taboo. Why, brother? मैं हूँ ना, I'm there, is the most heard middle-class Indian dad statement. After the sex conversation, it is the money talk that is the most difficult in families. But there is a reason why money conversations are taboo, and some of that has to do with India's past. Once the foreign invasions began, the historical wealth of this nation began to slowly move towards poverty. It took centuries for the vibrant trade and commerce that used to be centered around temples as banks and hubs to wither away. The last push towards moving poverty from a temporary place to believing it is permanent was given by the British over their years of subjugation of India. The final kick was the Bengal famine of 1943. Imagine the plight of a nation's psyche that saw around 3 million people starving to death. When a nation does not have food, it does believe that poverty is their fate and nothing will improve their lot. If you know you can't have something, it is better to discard it. Notice how it is called haath ka mail or dirt of the hand in Hindi, or how the rich are called filthy. The idea that someone can get rich without doing something wrong is still new to India, steeped as it is in the socialist past of the post-independence years. Nothing mirrors the attitude towards wealth as well as Hindi cinema. Mother India in 1957 had the evil moneylender preying upon the poor and using his power to crush them. All that the poor have is their morality that they refuse to give upon. The 1970s saw the shift in the evil rich to the smuggler. In the epic film Diwar, the rich guy had his Gadi, Bangla and Daulat, but the poor guy had his mom, but no car, Bangla or wealth. The movie checks every box on how poverty is a badge of honor and the rich are corrupt. By the time the decade was getting over, India, under the rule of Indira Gandhi, turned further left ideologically. Our very preamble to the constitution was changed in 1976 to include the words secular and socialist.